our next comedian for your ears to listen to now. His last name rhymes with Sonnichsen. Please put one hand against the other for Mr. Tyler Sonnichsen.
What's up? How you guys doing? Good. Thank you so much for coming out for the second night of RagnaROCK. Seriously, if someone can please call the cops, we don't know who the fuck this guy is. Like, he walked in, he threatened to blow the building up if we didn't let him host. Like, this is I'm really frightened right now, but I'm gonna act like everything's normal and you guys just cheer, okay? How are you guys enjoying yourselves? Yes! This is so great. I have to talk about something that happened to me recently that may have happened to a couple people in here. Has anyone in here ever had their Facebook account hacked? Yeah, a couple people. Yeah, it's not good. Like it's never something that I found out that mine was. This is how I found out that my account got hacked. You know how they send those notifications to your email that when you have a comment on one of your posts? I signed into my email one day and I had like 35 notification emails. Normally my friends don't comment on shit when I post it. So I knew something was up. I knew that something was not right with my Facebook. And I logged in and I realized that my account had been hacked. Whoever got into my account put some really nasty shit on my wall, and here's what it said. The last thing that I put before I signed off, I guess I forgot to, I was on some public computer somewhere. I said like, yeah, Prop 8's going down, or some sort of gay rights thing, because I'm a big supporter of gay marriage. And I saw an article about how Prop 8 was probably going to be defeated in California, so I was like, this is great, and I linked to the article. So my hacker saw that the last thing I put up was that, and they saw fit to change my status to fuck them faggots. Now, the bad thing about this wasn't the fact that they wrote really hateful stuff on my Facebook wall. The thing that was much worse was the fact that I have friends who thought that it was really me. Like, I had friends who commented, I'm like, Tyler, what's wrong with you? Like, seriously, Tyler? And I started to think, do I have friends who are that stupid that they're just sitting at their computers looking at Facebook? And they're just like, wow, Tyler's certainly changed his opinion about gay marriage really quickly. And he's also forgotten how to spell. I'm going to put something on his status. There you go, Tyler. The thing about that was, my hackers went through my entire homepage, like all my friends' status updates were there. They just put nasty stuff on each update that one of my friends had. And it said, after a while though, they just gave up. Because my friend Jermaine wrote, Fight Club was the shit, because he saw Fight Club for the first time. And he really liked it, so his status was Fight Club was the shit. And my hacker commented, you for real? I just left it. So I was like, who? Okay, first of all, my hacker, what is my hacker thinking? Like, I'm going to make all of Tyler's friends think that he hates gay people. Then I'm going to make him second guess his friends' taste in movies. And that's what I do anyway. So I suppose I should be thanking this illiterate fuck who really put me into my Facebook account. Like, you know what? You did my work for me. I didn't even have to go to Jermaine's page and say, hey man, Fight Club really was overrated. Like something like that. Instead they just wrote, you for real? They said it in 2 non-words, what I could have said in 8 actual words. But I was so, like, I felt really terrible about that because I have a lot of gay friends on Facebook and they saw that, and no matter, even though they knew it wasn't really me, they had to endure seeing that. And I was actually like really happy when DC passed the gay marriage last year, I think it was, and I'm so excited that other states are following suit now. The thing about that is, I understand that not everyone supports gay marriage, but when you hear arguments for the other side, such as this classic, hey man, if we let the gays get married, next thing you know, people are going to want to marry dogs and bears. They shake their jowls just like that. I think about the history of civil rights in this country, and like, were other civil rights heroes, like, did they hear shit that was that stupid back in the day? Like, did Jackie Robinson ever hear someone at Ebbets Field in 1947 going, hey man, if we let the black man play baseball, next thing you know, dogs and bears are gonna want to play baseball, man. And you guys want to know the inevitable flaw with that argument? That would be awesome. I would love to see the Chicago literally Cubs play the Detroit literally Tigers. That would be like 9 innings of animals mauling each other. It would be so much more entertaining than real baseball. I would pay top dollar to see that. That would be incredible.
Maybe the Cubs would win then.
Yeah, seriously. Take that, city of Chicago, North End. I know you're in here. That is a good tag. I will never use it, but thank you for it. I appreciate it. Gratis. This guy speaks Latin. He's smart. All right. Where was I going with that anecdote? My friend. Okay. One of the most disturbing things I think one can experience is accidentally watching porn made for another generation. Seriously, like if you're on one of those websites, like men and women both enjoy this, I know this for a fact. Just go to like YouPorn or something like that, and there are all these like little icons. You can't tell what the movie is. It just has the description. And like one of those nights, you're just like, I could get off to anything right now. You just click randomly, and the window pops up, and it's like 1987. And it's terrifying because you see a dude who looks like Hall and/or Oates having sex with a woman who looks like a mountain lion. She's got hair like Johann Sebastian Bach. It was not cute. Like in 1987, like people were just like, really, we're fucking with the future. That's what they were doing. Like no one's gonna find this attractive in 20 years. I was having a conversation with my buddy about Bang Bros, the most popular internet porn website. Statistically, we're all on it 2 hours a day. Like look it up, everyone in here. And he said, this is what my friends think of me. They think of me as this big indie dork, and which I am. I'm not gonna lie. And I said this to my friend. I said, oh, I was on Bang Bros last night. He goes, wow, Tyler, I didn't know you were into mainstream porn. There's such a fucking thing as mainstream porn. Like, is there some sort of DIY indie porn being made in some loft in Brooklyn right now? Is the band Deer Hunter fucking each other? They're doing it ironically with atonal chords. And I said, look, dude, just because I buy all of my porn on vinyl doesn't make me an indie dork. There's something I want to do for you guys tonight. Because this is a special show, I have to, and we have a bit more than half capacity crowd. You guys can see from back there pretty well, right? Okay, because I have something that's sort of like show and tell. It involves visuals. I'll try to do my best to make sure you guys can see this. As a record collector, one of the most fun things you can do, same thing with comic book collecting, all sorts of people who collect shit. They love going into thrift stores and just digging through like boxes of old records, comic books, whatever. Sometimes you find gems, and I don't mean like good things to listen to, things that make you laugh nonstop for like 10 minutes. Terrible covers, 25-cent records that time forgot, and I want to share a couple of things I've found with you guys today. You guys are interested. First of all, this is actually, a lot of people remember this band because it's actually one of my favorite bands of all time, The Cars.
Oh yeah.
Yes!
Yeah, a lot of you guys probably remember The Cars from the 80s. My problem with this album cover is it really sends a very sexist message against women drivers. You're like, seriously, Rick O'Casey, get with the program. Like, first of all, she looks like she's enjoying getting into an accident. That doesn't rub anyone the wrong way. Like, this sold a lot of copies. And I did a show in Richmond. My buddy Chris was on the show with me, and I noticed this was on the wall of the bar as a decoration. Someone just like hung this up in a frame. And I thought, oh, they have the Cars record here too, because I had this with me at the time. And I said, it's pretty ironic. And Chris goes, no, it's more of a coincidence that they have the same record. What would be ironic is if you were doing your set, and in the middle of your set, a car crashed through the wall, running you over and killing you, and it was driven by this woman. laughing then too. That would be pure irony. I don't have a whole lot to say about this one, so I'm just going to show it to you. It's called White Boys. And this looks like, it speaks for itself. It actually looks like the Nation of Islam came up with this idea to humiliate white people. Like, those of you guys who can't see it in the back, they have mullets and crustaches and are wearing tight-ass jeans, high-top sneakers. And the B-side is called "You Can't Stop Us Now." All I have to say is something obviously did. I listened to this against my better judgment, and there's a dude on the front playing a guitar. He looks like he's so pissed off to be there. Like, he's not even there. I listened to the 12-inch. There is no guitar anywhere on the track. It's like they were just doing a photo shoot, and some guy showed up for Pantera practice or something like that. And they're like, quick, get him in the picture. It doesn't matter he's not in the band, he doesn't play on the record. Just get him in there, make him look really angry, like he's disinterested. Oh, get the smoke machines going. Okay, do it. Come on, we have to humiliate more white people. We'll give those Beastie Boys what for. Now, I'm actually, I'm not a religious person, but I like religious recordings. Like, sometimes gospel can be really good. But sometimes you see religious records that really kind of make you feel dirty. You just immediately want to go shower because there's so much wrong in the world that would allow records like the Korean Orphan Choir to exist. Might I also add they are on tour. That must be a bitch to coordinate. Like, all right, 60 orphans, get on the plane. We have to go sing Jesus songs in Malaysia now. And there's like one really scary looking Pat Robertson looking dude sitting right there over all of them. I can only imagine how much it must suck to be like the cutest kid in the Korean Orphan Choir and a couple shows up, they're really rich, they want to adopt you, and this dude runs in like, no, you can't! It's our best tenor, get away from him! Alright, the last thing before I wrap it up, I'm going to give you guys 5 seconds to tell me what's wrong with this cover. Classically, yeah, the music's fine.
He's wearing sunglasses.
This is nothing. Like this is what I had. First of all, they're brothers. This is the Brothers Johnson. He is attacking him with dick light. And nowhere in the music of the album does it address the fact that he's attacking him with dick light. You have to. Like, there has to be a law saying, like, if you are shining something phallic on your brother's face, please address it in the song. Just have one song, one track, 1 second. Dick light. And the funniest part about this is like, yeah, man, we're gonna stand in the foreground. You have those glasses you stole from that librarian. Hell yeah, man. Now I'm gonna shine this on your face. And we're gonna stand in front of an apocalyptic background. They're in the fucking future. It's like, in the future, this isn't gay at all. But then, you don't get this if you look it up online, because you just see this cover, and you open it up and you see this. There are no clothing involved anywhere in the production. They did this whole speech here about the dangers of angel dust. It's like, we gotta attack the whack, we gotta get it off the streets. Okay, there are very few other explanations to why you and your brother are huddled together naked. Wearing nothing but your jewelry and your shitty glasses. So in conclusion, Brothers Johnson is the greatest band of all time. Alright, you know what, you guys, you've been a lot of fun, but we have a lot of great stuff coming up in the show, some very funny comics, and of course, Thor is going to be performed. So thank you all so much. Thank you so much.
Is it safe to come out? Yes?
No.